Snowden, I believe, was a CIA agent that leaked a whole bunch of information.
Edward Snowden.
I don't. I don't know who he is.
Okay, so I know a little bit about him. I looked him up a while ago. He was part of the CIA. I think he worked with computers, and he leaked some U.S. information to the public. And that's all I know about him.
He was the one with the espionage. I think he had took some classified information and copied them against the permission of the government, and he migrated to Russia, and he kind of gave us snippets of these classified documents. So right now he is in Russia, hiding. I think that's who he is.
I think he shouldn't have done that because leaking top secret U.S. information is not a very smart move. You can go to jail for that. You can go to jail for a long time.
I appreciate what he did. I'm glad that we as the American public have this information now about government spying program.
I don't really feel anything towards what he did. I don't really know much about what happened.
Totally wrong. I guess he maybe have a cause as to why he did it. He probably didn't agree with it, but I think he should have left the job instead of releasing information to what we consider the enemies. You understand?
Well, I think that as American citizens, we have the right to know that the government is spying on us in this manner.
Online privacy is non-existent. I really feel that there is no privacy anymore. People just, put their whole life out there on social media for the whole world to see, and it's pretty sad.
Is personal information that we communicated online, or images that is protected or should not be public information?
Online privacy is your personal information on social media, online, anything has to do with internet.
Online personal information is, I feel, it's like what you display online, You know that your greatest compromise was selfie in your eyes. So I am on my laptop all the time, and when I come across websites that need your address and your zip code and your social security number and your credit card and all that, I feel like that's a little sketchy.
Facebook, social media, all these apps, these .coms, like they follow you. Like I will order something on Amazon and then I see show up on Facebook. So sometimes I think that there's somebody inside my laptop, inside my computer. So my privacy is being compromised.
That actually, I've never felt like my privacy has been compromised because I'm real picky on what I post. I don't really feel like my privacy has ever been compromised.
Websites that look legit,
Yeah.
professional, just don't be putting out personal information on websites that look like it can harm you or your life.
The privacy is that my personal information, that's my right, and it should not be given to other people, other contractors. It's my personal information, and it should not be leaked. So That's what I think the right to privacy means.
Um, Whenever I sign up for a new social media, I make sure it's not asking me for too much information, like personal information, like social security, for example, credit cards. I don't think social media should be asking for that kind of stuff.
What do I do to protect my privacy? I think the biggest thing that we can all do is just be very, very careful about what you post online, because I just feel like there's a lot of stalkers out there. There's a lot of people trying to be you. There's people misconstruing everything that you put out there. So I think the best way to protect your privacy is by not putting your business online.
And I always take safety precautions whenever I'm signing up for anything.
Yeah, so only go on trusted websites. Don't be going on those sketchy websites.
I haven't done anything much, rarely. Certain things that there's like certain apps like there where things are being locked. So what I have done in the past is like images that kind of log them and put them so that only me alone can see them. I don't know how safe is that, but to me that's the safest thing.
I mean, I wouldn't feel too great about it, but again, that comes with the territory. And what can you really do? You are, agreeing to create a Facebook account, an Instagram account, a Twitter account. So you honestly have no idea what, these people are doing with everything that you're putting out there. So I feel like, again, just be careful what you post.
It was my understanding that that was already the case. That anything that I upload to Facebook or Twitter or whatever, they have the right to use.
I feel like they shouldn't do that. That's my personal information, and what I do should be personal, and it should be private,
personal. They shouldn't be saving them for whatever they want to do.
It's an invasion of privacy.
Yeah.
Terms of service agreement.
To be him. It goes down in the DM. It go down. It go down in the DM. It go down. It go down. It goes down in the DM. It go down. It go down in the DM. It go down. I tell it go down. Snapchat me that pussy. Move. Or FaceTime me that pussy if it's cool.
Messages to another person, or I guess persons of a sexual nature.
Okay.
Sexting is when two individuals engage in sexual conversations via text message, online, etc.
Sexting is when you send graphic pictures of your body, like naked pictures, to another person, or you can be using words.
I think sexting is when you send information, like nude pictures, images, narratives, texts, to someone, but something that is not. It's like R-rated.
I got celebs in the DM. They're breaking news if they see them. But nah, we don't do no talking. We see sucker shit too often. Fuck niggas. I seen your girl post a BM, so I hit her in the DM. All eyes, yeah, I see him. Yeah, this your man, I hate to be him.
I think that would be a major invasion of my personal life, or that conversation I had with that other that I had that conversation with. I believe that no one should ever go through your messages, your personal information, your personal messages, any conversations you have with anyone else. It's an invasion of privacy. It's rude.
Well, I would probably say that that's wrong for someone to have that something that, I obviously have an expectation that would be kept private.
Do you think that that's a reasonable expectation?
For a conversation with one other person, yeah. Like over a text message or something like email, I think it's reasonable to expect privacy there. Obviously, if that was violated, I would be upset.
If someone else had access to my sexting conversations, that would suck. But again, I chose to put that out there, and if someone were to find it or come across it, that would completely suck. But that's what happens when you put your stuff out there. You're taking the risk of someone else finding it, someone else using it against you.
About it?
Yeah, there's a line and you shouldn't cross it. And going through people's stuff without their permission and doing it behind their back without their knowledge, I feel that shouldn't even be a thing. That's a huge invasion of privacy and should be stopped.
What is someone else other than you? But I will die. Oh my God. I'm a very private person, but I would die. But if I'm involved in sexting, which I've done in the past, I do not put my picture. I do not put my face. There's no face involved because I don't want anybody to say that this is me. So I try to avoid putting my faces. But I've done sexting in the past. But if it gets in the wrong hands, I will freak out. I would sue the person. If I would sue because they didn't get my permission to issue those things in them, so I would definitely sue. I would stop. You haven't got to that point as yet,